Pocket Knife Keychain. No matter how long the blade is, carrying a long knife is unlawful since it is not a folding pocket knife. It is illegal to possess a lock knife in a public setting without a valid justification. Wall Wiretap. By placing sensors in direct contact with walls or ceilings up to a thickness of 70 centimeters, a wall microphone may be used to hear through walls of any thickness. A speech processor, a preamplifier, a diaphragm that converts sound vibrations into audio signals, and a microphone capsule make up a contact microphone. It may be small, but it causes privacy issues, since it could be used for spying on people. For this reason, it is banned from multiple countries. GPS Tracker. GPS tracking is the process of remotely monitoring a person, item, or entity's whereabouts by using the Global Positioning System, or GPS. The target's longitude, latitude, ground speed, and course direction may all be precisely determined using the technique. A portable gadget that enables users to track and monitor its whereabouts is a GPS tracking device. The most popular applications for these gadgets in automobiles is as car tracking systems. While tracking devices and in-car navigation systems have certain similarities, there are also some significant distinctions. The cutting-edge technology used in GPS tracking gadgets is so distinctive and advanced that it can give you an accurate position within 10 meters. Some expensive equipment can provide greater precision and accuracy of up to 1 meter. Spyglasses. The tool you need is a pair of spy or camera glasses. They appear innocent, just like conventional eyeglasses, but they contain a video recorder that can record a considerable amount of video. This feature transforms your sunglasses into a trustworthy recording device. A tiny microphone that records sound in a local area is included inside the Spyglasses camera, allowing the user to record meetings and discussions. Both audio and video may be captured using secret camera glasses. For those who wish to record everything that goes on around them, this function is fantastic. When utilizing Spyglasses, you'll be able to fully enjoy the recording experience because the audio is often clear and understandable. Destruct USB device. A USB killer is a portable device that repeatedly injects high-voltage power surges into the data lines of a device it is attached to, harming unprotected devices' hardware components. The tool's purpose is to evaluate a component's resistance to electrostatic discharge and power surges. Destruct is a breakthrough USB drive made to military standards that completely purges your hard disk of all previous files and data. There is no chance of recovering them, regardless of the instrument employed. Benefits and features of Destruct ensures that the hard disk is permanently erased. Flipper Zero. Flipper Zero is a toy-like multi-tool that may be carried around by geeks and pen testers. It enjoys hacking digital stuff such as radio protocols, access control systems, hardware, and more. You may modify and enhance it whatever you wish because it is completely open source. A small piece of hardware named Flipper Zero has the inquisitive nature of a cyber dolphin. It can communicate with actual digital systems and developers who use it, investigate several RFID, radio, and access control systems, and use GPIO pins to debug devices. Flipper Zero can be operated via a 5-position directional pad without the need of any other gadgets, such as computers or cell phones, and is completely self-sufficient. The menu contains common functions and scripts. GSM Jammer. A piece of technology that can stop mobile phone signals from being received or sent is called a cell phone jammer. This is mostly accomplished by introducing interference at the mobile phone working frequency ranges, which either eliminates the signal or causes it to have significantly reduced quality. Even though mobile phone jammers might be used almost any place, they are typically utilized in places where silence is desired or anticipated. A radio frequency RF signal that is more powerful than the signal from the closest mobile phone base station or cell phone tower is used by cell phone jammers to block out calls. The RF signal's frequency is identical to that used by carriers for cellular phones, which causes instability in the phone. Most mobile phones don't display a network signal when a cell jammer is on, but when the jammer is turned off, the phone starts to show a network signal. Specific frequencies are used by cell phones for talking and listening. Most mobile phone jammers interfere with one of the two frequencies, which has the effect of preventing use of both inadvertently. Like jammers used to block radio transmission, cell phone jammers operate on the same principles. They either work by interfering with base station to cell phones or cell phone to base station frequencies. DSTag Watch. The DSTag Watch, now on version 3, is straightforward and functional. It is essentially simply an ESP8266, a widely used low-cost Wi-Fi chip. These chips are probably already present in your home if you have Wi-Fi light bulbs. Deauthentication frames are used by devices like the DSTag Watch or any other such device running the deauthor utility to instruct a device to disengage from a Wi-Fi network. In essence, you are causing someone's laptop or phone to disconnect. It is bothersome that the DSTag deauthor watch could disconnect a device from its Wi-Fi network. Additionally, you may employ a probe assault to trick Wi-Fi trackers or a beacon attack, which enables you to build a false access point with a name of your choice. It features a clock with NTP time server synchronization, a powerful laser pointer, and the ability to monitor Wi-Fi activity. It presents a slight danger. The project's stated objective is to highlight a serious weakness in earlier Wi-Fi implementations and provide a tool to test against them. Fortunately, a feature known as protected management frames is included in many modern routers that provide defenses against this. SWNN High-Power Blue Pointer. A laser pointer, also known as a laser pen, is a tiny handheld device with a power source, typically a battery, and a laser diode that emits a very narrow, coherent, low-powered laser beam of visible light. Its purpose is to be used to highlight objects of interest by casting a tiny bright spot of colored light on them. Some of the rarest and most cutting-edge handheld lasers now for sale are blue laser pointers, ranging from 2 milliwatts at 473 nanometers, which is a low power wavelength, to 1000 milliwatts at 447 nanometers, which is the highest power wavelength. Find the newest models of blue laser pointers online at the best rates. Our eyes have features that shield them from some types of light. The light-sensitive retina in the back of your eye is shielded from harmful UV rays, for instance, by a corneal lens. Blue light cannot enter certain buildings. Furthermore, if you are exposed to a lot of it, you'll be exposed to significantly more blue light from the sun than from any one gadget. Electromagnet with remote control. The objective of electrical equipment, including motors, generators, speakers, computers, and MRI machines, cannot be built without electromagnets. They are well known for their ability to lift and move large magnetic materials, such as scrap iron. Electromagnetic lifting magnets and electropermanent lifting magnets are both operated remotely. The working theory is where they diverge most. The electromagnetic variety depend on a steady flow of electricity. License plate hider. A metallic or plastic plate used to identify a car, truck, trailer, or other moving object is called a license plate or a vehicle registration plate. All nations need road vehicles, such as automobiles, lorries, and motorbikes, to have registration plates. Depending on the jurisdiction, they could also be needed for other types of vehicles, like bicycles, boats, or tractors. In the vehicle registry of the issuing area, the registration identifier, a numeric or alphanumeric ID, uniquely identifies the car or its owner. In some nations, the identifier is exclusive to the entire nation, whereas in others it is exclusive to a particular state or province. Depending on the issuing agency, the identification may be linked to a person or a vehicle. Additionally, electronic license plates exist. Hiding these will surely get you under the radar of the police, as it is illegal to do so. Emergency strobe lights. More and more people are putting strobe lights on their automobiles and other vehicles. They come in a wide range of colors with a variety of strobing effects and with several additional possibilities. They're now more reasonably priced and you can buy them both offline and online. There is no denying strobe lights' widespread use or the fact that they truly make a car stand out. However, the issue is whether they are lawful or whether their resemblance to emergency vehicle strobe lights renders them impermissible for civilian usage. Most states permit their usage on private property, and it is generally lawful for any citizen to purchase these lights, but whether you may use them on public roadways will depend on several variables. The purchase or selling of vehicle strobe lights is not restricted by any restrictions. This indicates that anybody may purchase them, but just because you can buy something doesn't necessarily imply that you can use it lawfully, especially on a public road. However, there are specific circumstances in which you can install and make use of these lights without worrying about breaking the law. Multipic Kronos. Powerful electric lockpick for emergency door opening with pick needle set, German-made professional tool for everyone, the Multipic Kronos. Need to unlock a door or lock because you lost your key? You may use Multipic's Kronos to open, locked or even snap doors and locks in your house with time and effort. The Kronos door opener from Multipic is a non-destructive device. You don't need to purchase a new door or lock because your door and lock are not damaged. As a result, the Kronos is a long-term investment. Modern lithium-ion battery technology and the potent high-performance engine work together to deliver 2 hours of continuous silent performance that is ideal for lockpicking training. Please be aware that the Multipic Kronos is a highly specialized instrument that requires expert training or extensive expertise to get results that are completely satisfying. We work hard to prevent situations like these, as well as any other unfavorable interactions with our tools. RFID NFC Skimmer. RFID skimming is the wireless capture of data from debit, credit, and ID cards with RFID chips, as well as from other papers such as passports. RFID skimming may be used for straightforward money theft or more sophisticated identity theft. The scanner may be concealed, for example, inside a glove or a backpack, and then the victim's credit card information can be wirelessly stolen by placing the scanner close to the victim. The fraudster can utilize the wirelessly received credit card information to conduct unauthorized internet purchases. Most credit card chips lack RFID functionality. Modern credit cards with integrated chips don't really transfer any data that may be intercepted without placing the card in a reader. Credit cards that are contactless are encrypted. Lockpick guns. A mechanical pin tumbler lock, a typical variety of cylinder lock, may be opened with a snap gun, often referred to as a lockpick gun, pick gun, or electric lockpick. Snap guns employ the law of physics to swiftly strike all the bottom pins at once and withdraw with a snap, unlike conventional lockpicks that need a trial and error process. Using lockpicking equipment in your house is allowed if you're only interested in the hobby rather than pursuing a profession as a locksmith.